Here's how to help your partner if they're dealing with mental illness. The number one thing is no invalidation. Saying stuff like it isn't that big of a deal, you're gonna be okay, you'll be fine. Those are some of the worst statements that you can say. The reality is that what someone wants to hear when they're dealing with mental illness is just a validation of how they feel. So statements like, I hear what you're saying, that totally makes sense, anyone would feel that way in that situation. Or saying things like, that does sound really difficult and I can't imagine how hard it must be. Those will be super helpful rather than trying to dismiss how they're feeling intentionally or unintentionally. The second thing is try to avoid advice and suggestions unless the person directly asks you for them. Oftentimes with mental illness, it can be really complicated and difficult to understand what the best advice should be, and you should really leave that to their therapist or their healthcare professional. If they ask for advice, absolutely great, but otherwise do not give it to them. And the third thing, one of the most important things, always be patient with your significant other if they're dealing with mental illness. It's an incredibly challenging and difficult journey, and all you have to do is just stick by them through the lows and the highs, and that'll be what helps more than